Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my six, meaning have my back because I have yours. The way this read is gonna go is we're gonna discuss a topic. From this topic, we're gonna excuse me, we're going to discuss a topic. From this topic, we're going to understand the journey and the lesson. From the lesson and the journey, we're going to go ahead and move forward and pull from the crystal deck, which focuses on the chakras. Also, we're going to pull from the four agreements, which tells you how to be impeccable with your words, not to make assumptions, not to take anything personal, and know at the end of the day that you've done your best. Hold on one second. I really just started to cough. I don't know what happened. It just happened out of the blue. So, I don't. It was more so like me choking or whatever. But yeah, somebody's throat chakras are off. That's just kind of what that tells me. So, again, we're gonna pull from the four agreements, learning to that you have to be impeccable with your words, not to make assumptions, not to take anything personal, and to know that you've always done your best in the process of this. This is called evolving and understanding, unlearning to relearn. So I'm gonna pull from the Intuit Oracle deck to see what comes out and what has to snowflake. Well, it's snowing in some parts of the world, but the ebb and flows of life. Oh, and I broke my nail. Yeah, embarrassing. Anyway, fate, karma, cycles, forces of the universe, destiny, synchronicities. Get what you deserve. It's out of your hands. So you have to let divine timing take its place and know that you did everything you could. Or there are cycles, the ebb and flows of life. Things come and go, and people are, come and go in and out of your life, and you learn things every day. So, island, foreign affairs, solo, isolation, standoffish, separate, estranged, lonely, independent, refuge, and protective. That is what you have going on. The stork energy, transformation, change, active, renew, restless, arrive slash depart, move, renovate, pregnancy, birth, slender, tall. So you could be dealing with a slender, tall person, or you could just be in hermit mode or in separation mode, or just real standoffish because of the fact that there's some type of transformation that's happening. The Celtic knot, unconditional love, legendary, divine union, eternal love, infinity, enduring, connected, love of a lifetime. So this could be about a love of a lifetime. Those are the ebb and flows of life. Remember, no man is your enemy. No man is your no man is your enemy. No man is your friend. No man is your enemy. Every man is your teacher. I am like all over the place right now. It's been not rough. It's been just like an experience happening in the last couple of days that I had to sit back and say I was where I needed to be, and things happen the way they're divine, within divine timing. And I am appreciative. I am very appreciative that I could have been that I was the conduit to somebody who needed, assistance, respectfully. And that's where I'm always at. But remember, this comes with boundaries. Remember that it comes with boundaries. The way you give, the way you help, the way you heal, the way you do and just render your services, it always has to come with boundaries. And these are, when it comes to fate, things happen the way they're supposed to, and the cycles. And again, some things are out of your hands, and some things all you can do is, give your energy to and move forward. So anyway, the snowflake, perfect, precise, coded, cold, handled, careful, crystal, design, gentle, fragile, unique, pattern, exquisite in detail. So things will show their face in great detail when it comes to the ebb and flows of life. You see the card flew out, rock bottom. Some people reach rock bottom. You've been there. You know what it feels like. You always try to motivate and move people forward, from that rock bottom state feeling or, stagnation. But in that process of you doing that, it makes you get to the point to where you hit rock bottom. But I believe that because you know what it feels like, that's the reason why you always try to uplift people. This comes in reverse, but I'll read it in the upright. Must persevere, face life, must persevere and face life head on. Master situations that challenge you. Learn to push the boundaries of life. So some people have to do that, and sometimes they have to experience to hit rock bottom in order for them to realize who really is in their corner, And so again, island, Could be from, an island, somewhere near a body of water, or it's just that you are a water sign. But that water sign will stop going with the flow, and at some point, freeze up and realize, what type of connection and what type of energy or transformation that when it comes to, the people that you're dealing with, how you have to move forward. And those are divine timing, that's fate, and those are the cycles, the ebb and flows of life. The other cards come out is the authentic living. Yeah. Being true to yourself is important. So whatever you decide to do, however you decide to be there for a person, place, thing, or situation, always remain true to yourself. Know that you've always done your best. Being true to yourself is important. Inspire others to live authentically. You value honesty and openness. So that is who you are. But the LVLA consciousness says your ego is beginning to crumble. You master the energy you channel. Your energy can influence others' actions. So that's what's starting to happen. And those are the ebb and flows of life. When you do and you are your authentic self, people actually start to realize that, and they start to change the way that they are, because you have moved forward with without dealing with them. That's what I'm trying to say. Spirituality, becoming more spiritually aware, more spiritually focused, choosing a spiritual path. So again, if you're here listening, you're choosing a different path, spirituality, just the openness, the oneness, and trying to understand something in a different perspective. So that is kind of how I see that. Criminal mind, prison, jail time, illegal activities, helping criminals change, tested to conquer your demons. So I can understand, when it comes to helping criminals change, helping someone who has a past look at everything in one perspective and not feel like everybody is against them. I kind of take it like that, if that makes sense. And that can be what's holding you back, but that is the ebb and flows of life. Somebody has to hit rock bottom respectfully. It says karma out here, so forces of the universe, in order for them to realize that all you've done was change from flowing to, transforming yourself and becoming cold, because they did that. Even though this might be a love of a lifetime, or, a divine union, or something that you feel like is legendary, but the Celtic knot is something also that can teach you a lesson. Remember, and change your belief system. No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. Hidden feelings. It says they could be in denial or trying to control the situation by suppressing their feelings. Until they release the need to control these feelings will build. So again, you change because they wouldn't change. They wouldn't express their energy to you. You're very authentic on how you feel. The right timing. Again, fate happening, right? Both of your souls have evolved and have awakened into this connection. This connection that could last a lifetime. Your hard work is now being rewarded. So that's normally what happens when you change your belief system, and when you see things from a new light and you hit rock bottom in order to move forward. This person will realize the safe space that they had within you and the authentic person that you are. And, knowing that your ego has been changed, because you mastered your energy, you learned to send strength and healing, period, to this person and say none of these things move you, and now they're starting to talk about their feelings. So your twin will feel safer being friends first before getting intimate. Learn to enjoy the present moment and discover your playful side. Remember, yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. So enjoy. It says compromise. So everything will happen in divine timing. But again, you pushing a narrative, and this is respectfully, pushing a narrative on somebody because of something that you want, is when this person gets scared because they get in their feelings and they think you're trying to change them. But no, you just really see what it is that they offer. Liminal and knowledge. I don't know what that means. I'll go ahead and pull two more cards, but compromise came out right here, and I'm going to read it. So they understand that you are the safe space that they needed in their life. Undergrowth. Undergrowth. That sounds like what happens when your hair grows. Anyway, this is more has been achieved than is visible to the eye. The real magic is under the surface of your assumptions. So again, making assumptions. That's how this was coming out and what I was trying to say, because you believe that this person would see the things that you wanted to see, or be the way that you wanted to be, be the way that you saw them to be, because of the fact that you made the assumptions, or um, you saw their potential, and then it took for you to hit rock bottom to realize that, and separate yourself, that you need a transformation. Because again, surface of your assumptions, remember, um, the four agreements: be impeccable with your words, don't make assumptions, always do your best, and don't take anything personal. The situation is supported by invisible nourishment. Give thanks. So it's invisible nourishment. Again, they realize that this is a safe space, and the right timing happens when it's by divine timing. It's out of your hands. There's nothing you can do but send strength and healing. It says compromise. Navigate, communicate, negotiate, and compromise to facilitate this sacred union. Your twin flame is ready to meet you halfway. So this is the undergrowth. This is the part of the assumptions that, again, the real magic is under the surface of the assumptions. Once you let go of those assumptions that you made, then you turn around and there's expansion. But let's read this. Liminal. It says, breathe through the confusion. Discover fledgling inspiration. Uncertain places are where the most exciting visions are born. The zone of the infinite possibilities calls you into a time of magic. So infinite possibilities, it will cause you into the time of magic. And so it's just out of your hands. So knowledge is here and expansion is here. Knowledge, seek understanding, look beyond your assumptions. Again, assumptions. I can't make this up. Don't make assumptions. Look beyond your assumptions. Know that the answer already exists. So basically by divine right, this already exists. So expansion. More of your highest self is calling your expression. Your capacity is growing. The horizon beckons. So everything that you're doing for yourself is actually reflecting against this person with the hidden villains. Your belief system is changing, and therefore you're trusting in divine timing, and that understanding that you can't help criminals change. You can change yourself, and that person will turn around and change. But it might not be for you. They might just change. You change the situation. You change yourself, and that person will change to reflect that. So co-creation. Let go of competition. Relax ideas of perfection. Relax ideas of perfection. Embrace playmates. Let the expression of your gifts create opportunities for others. So this is creating opportunities for others. You decided not to try to change this person and to change yourself. So therefore, that's your belief system changing, and that's you going from, one extreme to the next, but also trusting in divine timing and knowing that this is a safe space for you to be in. I'm going to pull from the yin and yang deck, and then we're going to go from there. But rock bottom came in reverse for the fact that you had to hit rock bottom in order for you to change. And now that you have done that, now this person is trying to change based on you. Look at all these cards flew out. Bottom of the deck is remember and awakening. Based upon you having an awakening was what was going to come out my mouth, but it didn't. Completion cycles again comes out twice. Change. Again, this is the card that I've been trying to tell you guys about in the last couple of reads, about when this card comes out. This is me saying that when I'm talking, you should listen. But when I'm silent, then you should be worried, because that's when the change starts to happen. The limitations and fears, you start to go and understand that you're trusting divine timing, and the limitations and the fears that you have put and reflected and made the assumptions on are starting to dwindle down to the wayside. Now you become open to receive when it comes to the strength and understanding, recognizing your strength and the knowledge and the power and being able to expand. And then we have third party energies or external energies. You don't care how anybody else feels when it comes to your new belief system, and that you're going to get rid of the toxicity, which could be third party bounds. But this is balance here. Karma, balance, and justice again comes out here with the Wheel of Fortune, the karma, the balance, the fate, the cycles, again with the Wheel of Fortune, also alchemy, ancestors. So again, spirituality. It tells you within the right timing, both of your souls have evolved and have awakening to this connection. It says connection that could last a lifetime. Your hard work is now being rewarded. So again, you're being rewarded based upon what it is that you're doing, and so therefore what happens is that you're trusting in divine timing. You ask your ancestors to help you get into this awakening to where you can have this person open up, and be able to look at things from a new perspective. But that's your authentic living. Being your true self is important. So when you start to try to change to fit a void, then that is when things start to not work out in your best interest. That's when things start to work out the wrong way and not in your best interest. So that's the reason why I say do what you have to do within divine timing. You turn around and, let it go. Put it towards the universe and go from there. So now that we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and pull from, sorry, I still have my cards everywhere. I'm going to pull from the Capricorn Moon Goddess deck to see what comes out. This is the financial deck. I like this deck. I got it the other day, and it's upside down. I got it the other day, but I like it. Something about these card decks. I'm just an obsessive buyer, so that's just what I do. I buy things, and I like the feeling. But then, again, if I don't have it in front of me, gambling habits, risky investments. So that's probably what was happening while you were dealing with this person or whatever. There was a risky investment for you, so that's why you started to change. But yeah, so I bought this deck, and I really like it. It's the Capricorn Moon Goddess. She's on Etsy. That's her card deck or whatever, but it's really nice to me. I like it. Anyway, other cards that come out is child support. So this could be the risk that you took when it came to permanent decisions on temporary emotions. Now you're waiting for child support to come through, or you're dealing with a childish person, but it was a risk no matter what. And so now you're moving forward. You're growing. You understand the knowledge. You're not, the compromise only happens when they're ready to meet you to halfway. So it says, keep universal law in mind. It says attraction, transmutation, and it says as within, so without. And then it says Leo, publication, recognition. So this is recognition. This is strength card, the card of Leo. It says charismatic, competitive, extravagant, confident, pride, face of company, engaging, assertiveness, individualistic, publicity, praise, attention, and seek. It says your external manifestation mirror, your external manifestation mirror, your money mindset. So this is what's changing in regards to you, and that's where you had to learn to stop making assumptions, focus on you, not the toxicity of this situation, and go from there. Does that make sense? And then at the bottom of the deck, self-sufficient. You are self-sufficient, but it took for you to reach rock bottom and try to understand that it takes two to make something happen. So compromises go both ways. You have to meet in the middle. So until then, self-sufficient, secure, thriving, independent, and high status. The co-creation only happens by you becoming self-sufficient and realizing what toxicity is. Does that make sense? So now I'll pull from tarot, this is the empathic, Reiki, and some other deck. I can't think of the name of it, but yeah, I'll pull from here. I got this one on Amazon, actually. I didn't see it on Etsy like I normally do. But yeah, I just feel like this is a tarot deck. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's not in reverse. This is a tarot deck, so we'll pull a couple of tarot about the risky habits and the investments, the child support, the, being able to manifest, recognize your strengths, and again, your external manifestations, learning about manifesting. So 4 Pentacles, yep. Limiting is a risky gamble, a risky investment. So 4 coins, holding on tight. You had to limit and conserve the way you do things. Knight of Wands, withstanding adversity. That's you setting boundaries because it was a risky investment in order for you to be a part of it. The child support comes with the Queen of Coins energy. Child support, you were paying your weight in gold. That's what I wanted to say to come out. And I don't know if I said that because there's gold in her hand and there's a gold child support here, but paying your weight in gold. You are paying for your sacrifices when it's not your burdens that you're taking care of, if that makes sense. I don't know why that came out that way, but this is where the hidden feelings and all these different things, and you having an awakening and changing your belief system because you've done your best. You always done your best, right? So we have the keep universal law in mind. And this card comes out, the Knight of Wands energy, the Drake energy. You only live once. Be bold, be fearless, do what you love. This is fearless action. You're taking action. You're moving forward. Now, I'm not getting on a motorcycle and driving it, but, you only live once. Fearless action. You're taking action. Recognizing your strengths, Leo, public recognition comes out with the 4 Wands energy. Yeah. So, 4 Wands and 5 of Coins. You're recognizing your strength because the hard misfortune or the struggle of you being the Queen of Pentacles and trying to have a peaceful abundance around here, but at the same time, grateful togetherness is causing you struggle, if that makes sense. So that's how I see that. And then your external manifestation mirror, I'll go ahead and clarify that, comes out with no cards. I thought a card turned over. Wait, here it is. Yep, Queen of Cups, you. You. Intuitive compassion. You have compassion about these situations, but again, when it comes to the toxicity, you cannot have compassion about that. You have to take a leap of fearless beginnings, and that's why the self-sufficient comes in at, and the co-create and having an awakening and understanding what hidden feelings do. So either these hidden feelings come out because you at one point weren't living your authentic self, weren't being your authentic self, or living authentically with your belief system. Does that make sense? Because that makes sense to me, because you were compromising in every situation, no matter if it was equal give or take. And the spirituality belief system and the hidden feelings that they had made you live a fake life respectfully and not your true authentic self, and it caused you to have to set boundaries and to limit the way you do things, because even if this isn't child support, the Queen of Pentacles comes here, you're paying your weight in gold, if that makes sense. You're paying your weight in gold, and therefore, it becomes, sorry, I'm looking at a text message, it becomes harder for you, and you start to dwindle and not be able to, you have the throat chakras. The fearless action could be the same thing as your strengths when it comes to the card of Leo, but this is a Knight of Wands, the Drake energy. When it comes to you understanding your attraction and the transmutation, because you have a blockage coming on or happening because your chakras are blocked, because you let your personal power go, which it comes to the solar plex chakras. You let your personal power go, and therefore, because of the toxicity and the third parties and the you at some point understanding that you're open to receive and recognizing your strengths, again coming out twice in your empowerment or taking your power back. But this is all about how you love, and it's okay. It's okay. These are the ebb and flows of life, and you're changing your belief system and understanding that it takes two to tango, and you being self-sufficient only brings it out of you and brings it out of them. But you cannot take risk anymore. You're setting boundaries and you're limiting how you do things. And so therefore, that is how I see that energy. The card comes out. I think it's impeccable. Be impeccable with your words. Yep, be impeccable with your words. Enjoy heaven on earth. It says, impeccability of the word can lead you to personal freedom, success, and abundance. You can attain the kingdom of heavens from this one agreement. Be impeccable with your words, meaning authenticity when it comes to who you are. Be honest with yourself, authentic living, and never compromise. It takes two, and also it has to be equal give and take. But you have to trust in divine time and trust in yourself and understand that you make everything a safe space to anyone. But the thing is the assumptions that you make, again, assumptions come out under knowledge and under undergrowth. The assumptions that you make causes you to have to look things in a new light and to have an awakening. Awakening comes here, which is recognizing, your strengths or whatever, and knowing that it's about nourishing yourself. You get what I'm saying? And that's how I see that energy. So now I'm going to pull from the crystal deck. Oh God, all these cards came out. All right, here we go. Let's just start, first of all, with all the chakras, the crown chakra, your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom, and that is your belief system. The third eye chakra. Your third eye chakra is your intuition, your perception, and your understanding. What's understood doesn't have to be explained. You understand that you are, being the person who gives out all of the, the energy, the positivity, the support, the finances and things like that, to where it starts to affect you because you're not living in your authentic self, because there's no compromise in these situations. And so therefore you have to turn around and change that aspect. So that is your intuition, your throat chakra, your ability to communicate, right? And trust in everything that you say. Trust in who you are. You value honesty and openness, inspire others to live authentically. You want people, and you always bring the best out of people, but nobody will ever be there to bring that out of you, because you already know that nobody is capable of doing that. But you steady sweep yourself under the rug, and then keep pushing and supporting everyone with peaceful abundance until it's just like enough is enough. You recognize your strengths, and it's like you take fearless action, because your intuitive compassion, Queen of Cups energy, is like dealing with the toxicity, and you're tired of living a fake life when it comes to this energy. So the heart chakra, being able to send strength and healing period to this person without any question, without anything else behind it. Learning your strengths, being able to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive. Your solar plex chakra, your optimistic energy, your optimism, your clarity, and actually taking your personal power back. Your sacral chakra, your emotions, your intimacy, and your confidence. You have to be confident and about the way that you love, the intimacy, the way that you give love and receive love, and the way that you're open to receive it. Also, that it can become toxic if you don't understand and set the boundaries when it comes to taking risk in love in other situations. So that is how I see that energy. Sorry. And then, so we have also the root chakra, your ability to survive, to be stable, and to ground yourself. You have to be able to ground yourself throughout all adversity. And sometimes it's hard for you to be able to do that when there's so much toxicity and negativity around you. And that's where you change your belief system and understanding the ebb and flows of life. And sometimes it makes you cold. So when you normally go with the flows and go with the flow and take the risk and and gamble, have a gambling habit or taking risks, you're gambling on this situation, but it's causing you to be able to have to pay your weight in gold, like I said, right? And so that is the root chakra, being able to survive, to be stable, and to ground yourself. So the blue topaz deals with the throat and the third eye chakra, contentment, relaxation, and truth. Again, the throat and the third eye chakra, belief system, and also intuition. Contentment, relaxing, and truth. It says, I am content in the knowledge that I am protected by the universe. So you're trusting in divine timing. It says that you're open to receive and you're having an awakening. So that's fine. The pink spinal is your heart chakra, sending strength and healing, encouragement, protection, and renewal. It says infinite energy of the universe renews my own energy. So you get your energy from how you do and how you treat people and how you bless people. But at some point, it takes a toll on you. Your heart chakra, again, this is learning about your heart chakra and how you love, right? So it says abundance, protection, and harmony. My relationships are filled with harmony and good fortune. My relationships are filled with harmony and good fortune. That's moving forward, understanding your strengths, right? The layer mirror deals with the throat, third, and crown chakra, your belief system, your intuition, and being able to trust and communicate and express yourself. Nurtures, releases, and soothes. I am calm and embrace change. I am calm and embrace change. The Moldavite, crown, third, and throat and heart chakra. Cosmic connections, high vibration, and acceleration. It says, my perception of the universe is expanding. My perception of the universe is expanding. The green aventurine, again, heart chakras. It says prosperity, healing, and growth. I am a part of the tree of life. I am a part of the tree of life. The tree of life is right over here. But that is somebody who nurtures and is able to grow and to love and to support, which is a queen's, right? The queen of coins and the queen of cups, queen of pentacles and queen of cups. Somebody who is financially able to nurture, love, secure the bag and everything and pay their way in gold. And also somebody who is intuitive and empathetic, but also will love, like no other. That's somebody who understands the tree of life. The yellow jasper, solar plex chakra. Solar plex, again, is optimistic energy, optimism, clarity, and taking your personal power back. I am protected and I move safely through my life. I am protected and I move safely through my life. The chevron amethyst, crown and third eye chakra. Amplification or amplify, cleansing, and healing. It says, I am connected to a pure source of inspiration. The inspiration is you. Changing your belief system. The selenite, crown chakra. Your crown chakra, again, is your belief system, your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom. Spiritual connections, highest vibrations, and consciousness. It says, I am at one with myself, the earth, and the universe. I am at one with myself, the earth, and the universe. The leopard skin jasper, crown, heart, and throat and root chakra. So being able to ground yourself or to be stable, to love, send strength and healing and forgive. The crown is change your belief system. Journeying, protection, and harmony. The leopard skin jasper. It says, I treat myself and others with gentleness and kindness. So you've done that. But again, you have to do it and be authentic with who you are and not try to change to have this person change down the line, respectfully. Your root chakra is the Apache tears. It says grounding, protection, and healing. This is being able to survive, to be stable and ground yourself. I am healing emotional wounds. So you're healing as you go, and that's where you change your belief system and understand why you have to be your true authentic self. The aqua aurora quartz, it deals with your throat, being able to trust in your communication and express yourself. Your third eye chakra, your intuition, perception, and understanding, and your crown chakra, your belief system, right? Spiritual awareness, communication, and channeling. It says, my spirit is limitless. So understand that. My spirit is limitless. The alpha light deals with the crown and third eye chakra. Spiritual connections, intuition, and visions. It says, I trust my intuition and divine knowledge. So I trust my intuition and divine knowledge. So now, let's let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.